them to be at the same place at the same time, and that it's God's will for them to spend the rest of their life as husband and wife. So for the beauty that's around us, the fact that there's no hurricane here today, and the strength that that brings, and for the peace and the beauty that we have, for that we're grateful.
Amen.
Joshua, Mandalay, let communication, respect, and love be your highest priorities always. If you will honor these virtues in your hearts will stay bound together forever. Now I'm going to ask you to pass your bouquet. I'm going to ask you to turn and face one another. Joshua and Mandalay have some vows that they've written that they'd like to read to one another at this time.
Oh, Allie, I love your amazing being, your humbling presence, and the calm your soul gives me. From the first time we studied together at SFA and had our first deep conversation, I could tell you were a peaceful, trusting soul that I was blessed to have met. You helped me learn the importance of letting people in, trusting them, and being vulnerable. And who knew that God was just planting a seed at SFA and would blossom that love a year later when we were finally ready for one another at that Starbucks where I discovered my little baby donut, my soulmate, and my other half. I love you with all my being, and I promise to always be there right next to you. Oh, that's
Promise myself. If you would, hold her hands. And as you look at her, you repeat after me. I, Joshua, take you, Mandalay, Alice, and Mel, to be my lawfully wedded husband. Wait. Got that wrong. To be my lawfully wedded wife. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. From this day forward. As long as we both shall live. Now as you look at your soon-to-be husband, if you would repeat after me. I, Mandalay, take you, Joshua Nicholas Cooper, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward, as long as we both shall live. Now Joshua and Mandalay have selected rings to represent and remind them of the covenant that they're making here today. And there's a message with these rings. Do you have the rings? There's a message with these rings, the construction of the ring itself. It's circular, which is representing the never-ending love that you have for one another. And it's a symbol of your love and your commitment to one another. They're also very durable, yet fragile. And like your marriage will be durable, but yet fragile. It'll be durable because it'll be strengthened by God's love within you, but fragile meaning you'll have to work on it every single day. So every time you see these wedding rings, let them remind you of the promises that you're making here. I'm going to ask you to place the very beautiful ring upon your very beautiful bride. And as you look at her, if you would repeat this after me. Take Mandalay. I choose you to be my wife. Knowing in my heart that you'll be my constant friend, my faithful partner, and my only love. Wherever you go, I will go. I will love you with all of my heart.
to love you with all of my heart.
Today, tomorrow, and forever.
Today, tomorrow, and forever.
So wear this ring
So wear this ring
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
There you go. See if you can be just as funny. If you take that much larger ring, place it upon Joshua's finger on his left hand, and as you look at him, repeat after me. Joshua, I choose you to be my husband, knowing in my heart that you'll be my constant friend, my faithful partner, and my only love. Wherever you go, I will go. I will love you with all of my heart, today, tomorrow, and forever. So wear this ring as a symbol of my love and commitment to you. Now you've just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings, and this covenant relationship is best expressed in marriage. But the most beautiful example of the partnership of marriage, well, is marriage, I guess. But we have an example over here with these vases of sand, so I'm going to ask you to just walk around here, if you would, over a little train. Because you've committed to spend the rest of your life together. And prior to today, you've led two separate lives. These two individuals of sand represent each of your entire lives up into this moment, from your birth, childhood, adolescence to this moment. And as these two vessels of sand are poured into this sand, you will never ever be able to separate this sand again. So too shall be your lives. The Apostle Paul said in Ephesians that a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. And that's represented in this sand. So as you join these grains of sand together, it's an affirmation of your lives becoming one.
Teamwork. Had a little more white.
You heard us, a little more white.
A little more white. Gotta get some more to be in there, Josh.
Okay, let's talk about
Gotta take it over already.
If you would, just go back and put your face together again. I have a feeling the home you're forming is going to be a lot of fun. If you would, grab your hands together again. From this day forward, Joshua and Mandalay will join their lives together, not only as husband and wife, but as friends, partners, confidants, and the one person on whom they can always rely. And today you've exchanged rings as a sign of your love and your commitment here today in the presence of God and friends and family as witnesses by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Florida. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Joshua, you may kiss your bride.
Woo!